What's up? Toyota Tundra driver. I think it's a consensus. I've yet to meet anybody who drives a Toyota Tundra who isn't a complete tool. It's Monday, and I touched on it yesterday, or last night, whatever you want to call it, in the old dumpster video about where it is I take my dumpster finds. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, we do keep some of it for ourselves, because why wouldn't you? Boy, that's a shaky camera angle. Sorry. Anyway, we have a new place to take the stuff that we find that myself, my mother, and or Bubbles can't use. I was scrolling through Craigslist last week through the wanted section, because you never know what you find, and I happened across an ad where there was a lady who was looking to buy a bicycle because somebody had stolen her bicycle from downtown. You know, no, she filed a police report, and cops in this area aren't going to do shit for you. You get something stolen, you get something stolen. You're never going to see it again. You're on your own on that accord. Anyway, I contacted the individual in the ad. Find out her name's Tammy. She's probably about my mother's age. She needed a bicycle, so I gave her a bicycle. After talking back and forth with her, I cleaned up one of the bikes that was on the side of the house, threw it in the back of the truck, took it downtown, and she rode a bus from someplace and walked, I don't know. Anyway, gave her a bicycle, and then she sent me some pictures of that bicycle after she got it all snazzy-dooed up because it was a little rusty. Made the thing look like $1 million. And anyway, upon talking back and forth a little bit with said individual, she actually uses that bicycle to pedal around downtown and give food to the homeless people directly. Now you wonder, why am I not donating to the homeless veterans shelter anymore? Because that was, holy moly, that guy almost just, people don't know how to drive around here. Why am I not donating to the homeless veterans shelter anymore? Well, long story short, somebody who had nothing and was staying at the homeless shelter came across my videos once upon a time and found out that the stuff that I was donating was dumpster dive stuff. Lost his shit. Absolutely lost his shit. Like, I'm not trying to discount anybody who's homeless by any means, because everybody's got a story. I understand that everybody's got a story. I'm not homeless and I eat shit out of the trash can and it doesn't bother me whatsoever. We pull it out, we clean it up, as long as it's within a reasonable amount of time of the date that's on the package. Dry goods, non-perishables, you know, they get all wiped down with Clorox wipes that, thanks to you guys, I still have. We're getting down to like the last three, well, the last one case of 3. If you want to send me some more Clorox wipes or Lysol wipes or disinfecting wipes, whatever brand, it doesn't matter. If you want to send those, get them to the P.O. box. They'll get put to a good use. Anyway, the guy lost his shit about feeling less than human, and you know, why would you donate things from the garbage? And but like, number one, it's not like it's old tainted meat. It's not rotten dairy, and it's not even, the majority of the stuff that we acquire to donate isn't even something that's going to be part of the meals that they're fixing there at the shelter. They make to-go bags, okay? And they put the cold cereal and the candies and all the little trail mixes and stuff, you know, they put it in a to-go bag for people who are leaving the shelter, who may or may not have found some place to stay, who may have, Jesus Christ, make the corner, maybe moving on to another city. Who knows, they may be headed out on a hobo adventure on a train across the country, which I would if anybody's looking to do a hobo adventure on a train across the country, hey, let me know. I'll go with you. Film it and I'll put it on the old boob tube. Anyway, and it became an issue. The guy started talking to the shelter and the people. And anyway, long story short, the people at 180 Place no longer accept our donations because one person had to fuck it up for everybody. So along the way, as we've gathered things, I found there's a food bank on the other side of the island. And I went into there and I talked to the people about their process, and they're still going to be a source of donation, just not a primary source of donation, because the problem that I have with the food banks in this area is, even with the, I don't even know what you want to call it, regulations or the checks or the whatever it is that they have in place, there's still an abundance of people that are abusing the food banks around this area. That you put your name and your information in there, but they don't check anybody's ID to figure out exactly who they are and what it is they're doing. And you get people, you know, I could probably actually make a whole video about that, about people who are abusing the food banks here in the Charleston area. That, you know, you spend all this time and stuff, you know, donating it, and then you go and there's somebody driving a $70,000 Range Rover who's carrying a Coach purse and wearing Prada shoes, who's at the food bank picking up, you know, 10, 15 bags of food to go feed their 9 children they can't afford to feed because they got fucking bills that they don't need. And then you can actually literally, like, perhaps I look into this. I start making notes and doing some investigative reporting on this. But they go to multiple food banks around the area, and then you'll go see them on a Saturday at the swap meet selling half the shit that's there. And that's not, I'm not trying to support that in any means. I'm trying to take what would otherwise end up in the landfill and put it into somebody's mouth who otherwise might not have something to eat. That's my airbag light. Might not have something to eat, might not be able to afford, say, a bag of trail mix instead of a box of store brand crackers or something. You know, people who need nutrition in their life is the thing. And there's no reason to not try to help the people around you. No reason to not try to help the people around you. I say that, and then comes the topic. Roads in this town are ridiculous. Then comes the topic of Ricky. And that's an individual that we've tried to help. I don't even know if I want this video to go down that road. We'll keep this a long story short with Ricky as well. Ricky just got out of the hospital because he fell into a fire about a month ago. He fell into a burn barrel fire, got burned so bad on his leg that it got infected. He went to the hospital. They transferred his ass over to a hospital in Georgia. He spent 2 weeks in Georgia getting skin grafts, drying out. You know, tried to call the guy the one time, and they wouldn't let me talk to him because he was going through withdrawals so bad. You know, you'd think he'd have taken those 2 weeks, and you know, he was sober, probably on all kind of pain medication, but he wasn't drinking. And you know, then he comes back, and the first thing you see him is he's standing at the gas station drunk, peddling change again. And I don't have the time in my day to deal with that anymore. I've given that man more time, energy, and resource than I ever should have, because he doesn't. The guy's hell-bent on dying, and I'm not going to be there for that. Airbag light again. I'm not going to be there for Ricky dying. I'll still be friendly to the guy at the gas station, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to give him any money. He's not welcome to come and hang out at my house in the yard anymore, because he shows up trying to steal bicycles, or he's pissed drunk and ends up peeing on the fence in the yard, falling down, and or peeing on the side of my truck, having to spray him with the garden hose. He's just, that man's a lost cause. But anyway, for those who may have been wondering, who may have known that something was going on with Ricky, he's alive and well. He's just back being fall down drunk again. So anyway, I'm headed down to a place downtown where I'm actually going to leave this stuff with Tammy's roommate, because Tammy is working painting today, but they carpool together. Anyway, this is another, Jesus, 10.5 minutes of your life of me driving around town rambling about nothing that you'll never ever get back. But yeah, so we're gonna give this a shot, and I'm gonna see how it is I feel about this, and try to cut out the middleman, and hopefully Tammy is honest. I'm gonna give Tammy a shot, and I'm hoping that she is a honest and truthful individual. However, in the talkings that I've had with her, she seems genuine, she seems caring, and to be quite honest, she doesn't seem to have much herself. And those are the kind of people that, you know, she doesn't have much on her own accord, yet she's willing to give. I'm willing to give to somebody who's willing to do that, because it never hurts to help somebody out who's helping other people out. Because you know, everybody needs help doing something. And she seems like a kind, genuine lady. I can't even fucking speak today. Like a kind, genuine-hearted woman. So I'll post another update on this down the road a little ways, if something changes here, and perhaps I do some investigative into the food bank abuse in this area and make a video about that. But the problem is that nobody would watch it. Nobody watches anything unless it says dumpster diving on it on my channel. I could cut my arm off with a chainsaw, and if it didn't say dumpster diving haul on it, nobody would watch it, which is whatever. They say it's all in the tags, and use your tube buddy, and blah, blah. That shit don't work. That don't work. My channel sells the insides of trash cans. Bumps. Anyway, this downtown area is shit to drive in, and downtown area is shit to drive in, so I'm going to stop this video now and focus on getting where it is I need to get down here. Anyway, hit the little notification bell to get notifications about the videos. You want to send me something cool, or send me a letter, or tell me to go fuck myself, my P.O. box is down below. I have an email address. I have the fan phone number, which is a Wi-Fi phone with a texting application that you can text to. I don't answer the phone calls because I don't load anything onto it, but you can send a text message to the fan phone, and I will text you back. Try to not be fucking creepy. That's some really fucking creepy shit on there at one point, but you got to expect that. I'd like to thank the 3,700 followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, that we have now. And that's going to do it for now. Jesus Christ, that is a big dog. That's a really big dog. I will catch you guys either in the next live chat where I'm standing in the kitchen making something that nobody's going to watch, or I will catch you the next time I head out to the trash cans. And that's it for now, fuckers.